Did everyone remember me from the client's self-reflection 11? I am walking around the circle. If you think my life story is done, when I become a homeless at East Coast, you are absolutely wrong about me. I am a fighter, and I am not going to give up. After my whole family is destroyed, I lose my 2 sons and 1 daughter, and my ex-husband were gone. I was wandering around at East Coast and being a homeless for 3 years. I still carry my shopping cart with the newspaper about someone's girl went missing, and my schizophrenic symptoms were getting worse. I thought the newspaper about the girl went missing was my daughter. I didn't know all my children's were passed away already. I stared to use more drugs and had sex with some random man from the streets. I thought my life is about to hit that rock bottom until I met other people who went through the horrible consequences when they were selling themselves on the street. I thought about their life and think about my own life. I used to be an intern manager at my engineering company, and the husband I thought he loves me, and all my sweet memories stop at my 35 years old birthday. I still remembered my daughter, son, and husband celebrating my birthday at my house, and I don't know why my life turned upside down like this. I spent my 40 and 41 years of my life alone, without help, carry trash, stealing foods, beg for other household for help. I even went back to the neighbors I used to live, thinking about I still lived there. My schizophrenia symptoms make me confused. I stopped taking my meds and can't distinguish between the truth, reality, and delusions. I was panicking, but I don't want to admit that I need some help. I continue to use needles and drugs to cope with my tragedy's life. I thought I can temporarily escape from the reality. The truth about my family has been destroyed. When I finally passed out near the local shelter, I met a nice therapist to support me all the ways. He provides me the shelters until I stabilize, and I started working part-time at the local grocery store. I finally save enough money at my 42 years old birthdays, and I decide to move to Nebraska to start my new life. My schizophrenia is under controls, and I know I am ready to move to the other state.
Dear Aurora, I just want to tell you, and thanks for coming to the therapy section. In regarding to your relationship during the past 7 years when you were 35, 35. And I know you struggle a lot, but I just want to let you know that if your husband, your ex-husband, cannot give things that you want in life, it's just because he never been well loved, maybe when he was younger, and that's why he didn't know how to love you. It's just saying that someone who has never been seen or been understood by other person, it will be hard for them to understand how you feel. And I think that's what your ex-husband was, and he doesn't know how to perceive the love with you. And if your ex-husband is the one who used relationship to exchange for something, it will be also hard for him to believe that in this world someone would really love them unconditionally. And if your ex-husband has been ignored by others, they won't be able to handle their own emotion, and will be even harder for him to take care of you and your emotion. So I'm glad it's been almost 11 years and you can realize this, because once you understand this, I think you will know, because he never have those comfort and security. That is why that he cannot take a good care of you, because you cannot expect someone to give you something that person never had that in their life, right? Other thing I also want to tell you is the least important thing in a relationship is how much that person say they love you, because what really matters is how you feel and truly what you really feeling inside. Okay? So some people will use their real feeling in their logic to deny your feeling. That's nothing wrong with that. It is just their logic didn't concern in your feeling, and they'll use their logic to against your feeling.
I really appreciated what he said to me and how I tried to manage my life so many times during the past 42 years. At the 42, I am no longer the homeless, although I lose my one daughter and two sons and my ex-husband, but I know I can restart my life again at Nebraska and dedicate to fulfill other dreams of mine. I will continue to volunteering and support the woman and man who went through the same experiences as me during the past. I will teach them on how to rebuild themselves. I know my life is brilliant. My later second half of my life will be fulfilled, being nurtured and full of